March 9th, 2026, A Life of Meditation. A Prayer That Opened Eyes. Beloved saints, I hope you are at peace into the Lord's grace today. Today, I would like to share the story of a man who unsparingly gave his own life to place the Word of God into our hands, the English reformer and Bible translator, William Tyndale. In 1534, King Henry VIII of England arrested William Tyndale and locked him into a cold prison cell. At the time, Tyndale boldly criticized Henry VIII's misguided political behavior and corruption, firmly believing that only the Word of God could change the land. Harboring a holy desire that even an ordinary plowboy should be able to read the Bible and know God's will, he devoted his all to translating the Bible into his native English. However, the powers of this world feared the light. Eventually, after 2 long years of imprisonment, Henry VIII issued the cruel order to burn Tyndale at the stake. At the freezing execution ground, flames began to rise terrifyingly beneath the stake he was tied to. In that horrific moment when the fear of death crept into, Tyndale closed his eyes and offered his final prayer to heaven. That prayer was neither a plea to save his own life, nor a curse against the king who was killing him. Lord, open the king's eyes. This brief yet earnest cry, offered amidst the blazing flames, was the very heart of Jesus Christ, hoping that even the enemy persecuting him would be transformed by God's grace. Beloved, Tyndale's noble martyrdom and prayer did not fall to the ground into vain. Just 1 year after he closed his eyes into the flames, into 1537, an amazing miracle occurred. English Bibles were printed and distributed throughout England, allowing anyone to freely read the Word of God. The even more surprising fact is that Henry VIII, who had so fiercely opposed Bible translation and driven Tyndale to his death, opened his eyes belatedly and personally ordered all of this. God's workings transcend our thoughts and time. Even if it seems our prayers are not immediately answered, and it feels as though we are abandoned amidst unfair persecution and tribulation, the Lord ultimately fulfills His great will through our tears and obedience. Today, is there unfairness and despair weighing down your heart? Like Tyndale, bless your enemies and trust into the Lord's working. Our small prayers offered into the darkness will ultimately return as a shining answer that lights up the world. Meditation and application. The first meditation is, what is the spiritual weather of my life right now, and what word do I need? Are you currently into sweltering weather, exhausted from trying to take the steering wheel of your life with your own strength amidst unfairness? Or are you into a cloudy state where the Lord's voice cannot be heard, obscured by clouds of hatred and resentment? Honestly reflect on the helplessness of your soul, and today, seeking the power of forgiveness that you need most, let us practice the act of willingly obeying the Lord's will with an earnest confession, Lord, open their eyes. The second meditation is, am I discovering new treasures into the Word every day? Even into the words about forgiveness and answers that you think you know well, because you have heard them dozens of times, there is certainly a new realization hidden, prepared for you as you stand before your unfair weaknesses today. Are you stuck only into the familiar grace of the past? Let us brush off the dust of pride and hatred covering our hearts and take time to meditate, seeking the spiritual treasure of Christ's character that embraces even enemies given to us today with an expectant heart, as if reading a treasure map.